Hello everybody, my name is Joanna Rachel Quemada, and health education and promotion, what that means to me is that is the passion of a health educator that has taken it upon themselves and has educated themselves in health promotion in order to promote and provide access to communities and individuals based on their needs, the lack of resources, and also to help them make healthier lifestyle choices. So the health educator, the health promotion, is basically a health educator going out there into the community and teaching these people about healthier lifestyle choices. That way that in the future they can make lifestyle choices. My goal and what I plan to do with this degree is be able to access as many low-income communities as possible. That could be any community, if it's just mothers or just fathers or just families in general, just these low-income families that do not know what their needs are or do not know what they're lacking or are unaware of these things that they could use to help, these resources that they could use to help their families. They're just living below poverty level without knowing that there are many resources out there for them. And not just these resources, also this information that could possibly help them in the future or save their lives or even prevent any sort of chronic disease. So what my goal is with this degree is to go out there and access as many as I can, because I know it's impossible, but I'd love to access as many as I can, share as much information with them as possible. I also would love to be a breastfeeding counselor to help women that are lactating and do not know how to breastfeed, because I know that a lot of women have trouble breastfeeding and then they get frustrated and then they don't want to breastfeed their child, and we all know that breastfeeding is a big deal and it helps the child, it benefits the child a lot as well as the mother. So definitely I want to do that with my health education degree in nutrition. I also would like to address some of these areas that we aren't addressing as much, because when we hear about health education, we hear mainly, like promotion, we hear, oh, it's diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, but we never mention anything, well, that I know of, any big mainstream things. They don't mention that pregnant mothers are not properly taking in nutrients that they need, or also that that many of them vomit a lot and they don't get to eat, and that's damaging not only themselves but also the baby. So this is something I also would like to focus on for these mothers and help them eat something, because they need to eat something in order to feed the baby and themselves when they're pregnant. So that's another thing that I'd like to access as a health educator or health promoter. I'd also like to do with this major, what I would like to do with this major is to basically help mainly these people that have diabetes, or these people that have diabetes in their family. I'd like to help them deter it as much as possible, because I know the diabetes is hereditary and eventually the family will get it, but I'd like to deter it for as long as possible. Something that made me want to take on this major in health promotion is that I really believe in prevention. I think that prevention is the key. So definitely I'd like to help these people find out that prevention is the key, and so then I'd like to help them make healthier lifestyle choices, because with diabetes they will get it, but some of these things can be deterred if they just eat better and have more exercise, physical activity in their lifestyles instead of a sedentary lifestyle. What made me focus on diabetes is that in my family, my surroundings, my family has diabetes. My mom, my grandma, my grandpa, my stepfather even has diabetes. So I know eventually it's type 2. We're eventually going to get it, my family, my brothers and sisters. So definitely that's something that I see my cousins, they're younger than me. I'm one of the eldest grandchildren, and it makes me sad to think that one day we're all going to get it. So for me, with this major, I would like to educate them, and not only them, other families, because I'm sure that there are other families that have the same problem. And it's not just with diabetes, it could be with obesity, but for me, diabetes was a big deal for me. Like, I really want to make sure that my family knows a lot more about it. That way we can deter it as much as possible, because I don't want them to get it before 30. I mean, even if they get it after 30, it's still awful, but anything younger than that is just awful to me. So I definitely want to be able to deter that as much as possible and educate people more about that diabetes issue. Thank you very much.